In Washington, the Senate was called into session today with the Democratic leadership filing cloture motions ahead of Tuesday's budget vote. On Face the Nation this morning, the Senate's number 2 Democrat Dick Durban said passage of that budget is still not a sure thing.
The struggle is still on in the United States Senate. We will need about 8 Republicans to come our way. I feel we'll have a good, strong showing from the Democratic side, but we need bipartisan support to pass it.
Congressional correspondent Nancy Cordes joins us now from Washington. Nancy, we're used to seeing the House block these deals, not the Senate.
That's right, though. There are a couple things going on here, Jeff, that make this deal less attractive to Senate Republicans this time around. First of all, they were basically cut out of the negotiations. The deal was worked out by the House Budget Chair, Republican Paul Ryan, and the Senate Budget Chair, Democrat Patty Murray. And so many Senate Republicans, particularly those who are up for re-election and could face a challenge from the right, argue this deal trades some of those guaranteed across-the-board sequestration cuts for the mere promise of cuts in the future. They don't think that's a good trade, and so many of those Senate Republicans have said they're voting no.
Plus, the Senate isn't exactly brimming with bipartisan good feeling right now, Nancy.
Exactly. In fact, Republicans are still so furious that the Democratic leader, Harry Reid, deployed that so-called nuclear option, which keeps them from blocking nominations. It stripped them of a serious piece of leverage. And so they're sort of locked in this battle of wills right now with Democrats, which led to the Senate pulling 2 all-nighters last week. So no one's feeling great. But I do think that at the end of the day, based on our conversations with Republicans, there will be at least those 8 votes Senator Durban talked about. The deal will pass, just by not as large a margin as we saw in the House, Jeff.
All right, and that vote's scheduled for Tuesday in the Senate. Nancy Cordes, thank you very much.